Now, what are your thoughts on the next Star Wars trilogy? And do you think we'll see an Akbar cameo?
God, I hope so. But should I tell them the story about why I won't be working on the next Star Wars
If you want
trilogy?
to.
Oh, this sounds juicy. Is it juicy?
Yes.
Sounds
do
juicy.
you know a film Labyrinth?
Yes.
Okay. On Labyrinth, I was kind of in charge of animatronics for the build in the workshop for that. Basically, a lot of the British guys had been helping themselves to very expensive servos and transmitters and taking back their own workshop. So I was in charge of making sure the stuff we bought for the film actually was used on the film and that. And there was a young guy there, about 18 years old, and he was really behind on his project. We all were meant to be doing a big show and tell thing, a screen test for Jim Henson the next morning. I got my stuff done, locked up my filing cabinets, headed home at the end of the workday. He was still upstairs working away all night, and he ran his transmitters flat. So he came downstairs, got out a cordless drill, drilled into my locked filing cabinet, stole my charge transmitters to finish doing the project he was working on, ran my stuff flat. So when I came in to do my show and tell the next morning, I found out I couldn't do it. So this made me look really bad in front of Jim Henson. When the young man came in, I just wanted him to explain why he had done something like that to me, and did he realize just how bad it was. And he just went, I went up all night, I need a cup of coffee, you can bleep, 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 bleep. And when he just turned his back on me and walked away, I went all American, and I held him about a foot off the ground while I continued to explain to him why he had done something so bad. Now, this young 18-year-old gentleman just got put in charge as the head of animatronics for the next Star Wars movie at Pinewood, and funny enough, he hasn't offered me a job yet on the movie, and I don't think he will.
That's an interesting story.
It's just what goes around comes around, I think is the old expression they say with those things.
Oh.
It's a trap!
But what I've always wanted to do, you come to these conventions and you sign for something you did 30 years ago and all that, but I still do it. And I've been really wanting to get back in touch with Lucasfilm, or I guess I have to talk to Disney now. I want to make the character of Akbar as an old man in a wheelchair, but just like a little puppet that I can bring to the conventions with me, and then do a little double act up on stage, of him saying, him in the wheelchair, and he's like, well, Akbar, all the people here, they want to know about that day, and it's like, he doesn't want to talk about it. And it was sort of, I don't know, I just started thinking about it, and all this really great stuff started tumbling out of my head, and I think it could be really funny, but I haven't gotten the gumption to get up from in front of the TV and actually make him yet, so.
I'd pay to see that. So you can tell Disney people will pay to see that, and they'll like it because that's money.
You know Disney too, then. You've obviously experienced them before. Yes.
Now,